Family Leonardo, me Nasila did on multimedia, the CEO voice of Salon. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring on the latest news what they happen around Salon, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You wanna touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salon or also the on Instagram Voice of Salon, please family. And don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
Me, family, una good evening, una good afternoon, or una good morning. This now on a program again, Salon Cashbox. The family, today, na the 9th of October 2025. October 9, 2025. The people in Salon today, I want to talk about the root of the problem. The root of the problem, it's either not known by many or it is just not understood. You see, Salon people, today, I can do something slightly different. You know, I want to play a gentleman in audio where they call Mo Ibrahim, a video. By the way, since I will get to do a video about it as well and post them now Facebook and TikTok and YouTube. I just gonna try for, spend time in between, like a very busy schedule. But I'll try. I've not given up on Sierra Leone. And you see, Salon people, the good people in the Salon, we are not allow make people drain una and feel like, and cause una non-participation in the issues of Salon. I know there are brains in a Salon, but they're shying away because people and they will they cost them all day. People and they will they tell them, think them way like their private life bring and come na, na banda. But make that no scared una. Let's stand up and fight for Salon. For far too long, we don't allow. This is the reason we make them they say politics na dirty game, and we they left them in the hands of rogues and crooks and reckless people. Now it make Salon day like how it is so. And trust me, it will affect we all one day. And this is the reason we make some. But we want go back Salon, go invest or either. Work in the country and bring about cause wealth creation. But they didn't allow we because, they don't capture the system. These rogues, they don't. This is the reason why to this day, they see people like Chericoco with everything where it don't do, it still feels say, it don't buy people and when they tell we say with the bad time. For stating the truth. Now, one person can tell me, wait here, I don't talk about Chericoco, where now a fabricated story. Now, one person can tell me. One person or any of these politicians will go come and say a make-up story about Tabu. Any one politician. In fact, even where they talk like say, oh, Ayeri, I will make a clear say, not so, Ayeri, I'm not sure if not true. Now, one person can tell me, wait, I don't can talk about the way not to true. This is the reason why you get people like Kelfala Maradem. Then Richard Conte them. They forge signature. They get mind back for Canto Una. Say, the one can be president on top of una head. Now the way when they say, I don't want vex, because every time I talk and think how the guy they treat we, they can tell if we make a butt person. Seriously. The manner at which the disrespect. Sometimes, you just cannot hold back. But for fitzy, the idiots they are in the dog they are. You just cannot hold back because of how they treat we. And I understand everything about you, it's public these days. Let me tell you can talk about issues in a salon. I listened to one guy in audio this morning, first thing in the morning where I wake up. A guy called Alaska. Oh my days. Oh my days. My brother, thank you. Wherever you are, thank you. I don't know, I think you sound like I say you this salon. Thank you. When you talk, say you rather kind of like go fry akara and go sell. Thank you. This is the spirit. Thank you ever so much. Well, I don't know if you want to do audio them, but thank you for your courage. I listen to you audio. You don't know how much you touch me. A guy called Alaska, I believe. You don't know how much that message touched my heart, my soul. You don't even know. I listen to you. Oh my God, as if like I'm not ever hearing anything like that. Thank you very much. So I listen another guy, a guy where they talk about samurai election and you see these are some of the things the way they talk. Yes, certain things in the way like I slightly disagree with him, like the point where he talk about the analogy where he give about where picking the no rape and that is a perfect analogy. However, I just kind of like say yes, people and for actually the ginger samurai camera still rather because like na in the papa na ingo report na the court. However, we all get responsibility for even go team up before the court and protest before the court and say una hurry up with this case. We all get that responsibility today. However, I wish if we don't talk say yes, samurai camera na the head when na the papa will they look up to, but we all as a family, we all now we lost. Now we all the affect. Now we sister. Now we cousin. Now we brother. Now we sister. Now we cousin. Now we begin. Now we all get a responsibility. The only thing we go just hang pan Samura Kamara. This is the reason why I don't blame people when they call out on Samura Kamara. I don't blame them. They're supposed for not only the right, but they're supposed for do one for call on Samura Kamara. Say people are still dying. Look, I watch one video of a guy, one bobo with so food. Then they turn per my. Oh my God, disgusting! So I see a video like this lady Natasha Beckley also. They talk about say and send for Kush and all this stuff. Oh, na politics. I don't want to get. I don't know the fact of the case or the issue. But you see, this is the thing. When you condone a rogue system, the rogue system go hit you one day. And they can hit you one day. Una all the dig a pit where una all get for doming san. The rogue system go hit you up one day. It's like how you sabi one goal. The rogue system go hit you one day. You complain saying politics or whatever. It is because you guys are condoning the rogue system. And it go hit una one day. Surely. It kind of like they come forward. But it hit una one day, one by one, the rogue system. Where are they listening this gentleman when they talk about whether they say the blogger and the live panel? Yes, you get some certain bloggers that when they go extreme, which I don't like. But you see, the point about Ecomo coming, they laugh at people, them. They even this rich and can't say, we say we'll be president. Idiots, them reckless people, them. Reckless big man, big fool, them. This man is see video where Ecomo, they make a conference when they tell we say they're about who can deploy in a salon. Not to Samura Tokamo, not to bloggers that begin to come. Obviously, you get some bloggers that way kind of like go extreme. right? But at the same time, Ekomok said it. We see a video where Gambia and the YouTube said they get together for camp. And then this reckless Richard Conte, they one day they talk, say, oh, that's what their life, we say, Ekomok they come. Where were you when they actually when they make this press conference? Who saw you been there? These idiots. Then they laugh at me. But that's what we say. They said it. I listened to this gentleman. I was like, this is such a powerful audio. Powerful audio. As I say, the side now way, but the rep, which is a perfect scenario. However, yes, there is still a responsibility for call on Samura Kamara because now he lead the family. Yes, we all get responsibility for going to the court. If Samura Kamara even not kind of like, we supposed to go to the court. Sometimes Samura Kamara go say, "Una go no more at the camp." It doesn't mean no to the papa. Some people, I want to play. You see, everything. This is a gentleman called Mo Ibrahim. In fact, Mo Ibrahim, now man way, if you don't give an escoma money, because waiting he identify, say na Africa biggest problem, not good governance. He know that. So one thing the way even an escoma, we don't win an award. I can't remember almost again $1 million about so I can't remember. I don't know. I cannot remember. Make una no can tell me because Salon all kind nonsense, you know. You know, regardless, man don't win award na because the guy know. Some people you see, I make work in the talk. I don't like to say, oh, I be don't talk calm. Everything when Mo Ibrahim they talk now. I can play maybe sat inside them a snippet of like the video, like I'll put them in an audio format. Everything where Mo Ibrahim they talk. Certain people do not understand why Africa poor, why Africa then they go take 10%. Even Mo Ibrahim himself talk him, but he identify the problems them. Why? Why would they go take debts then charge? And they say this over and over. Africa no go ever better if we no go take debt. Without debt, we no get chance for survival. It is, you know, this mindset, now they kill Africa. This mindset. And when you go take the debt, no eat them, no sit down, you know, with 2-3 people in Shebam. You get for meet the environment, the atmosphere, conducive one. And when you go take the debt, no make guy poor and then you go make them convert them to grant. Don't do that. These are the reason why Africa know the better. Una understand the root cause of Africa in dilemma, in problem, in pain, in penury. Una understand? Some people might play ego now, where we say a long small, but I'll try to play the full one. Hopefully I will get time. Like I know I will get for the jump inside, but hopefully I will get time. Some people wanna listen, Mo Ibrahim.
Babasaja in Johannesburg. Ever since joining Bill Gates and Warren Buffett's Giving Pledge in 2007, Sudanese-born billionaire and former tech mogul Mo Ibrahim has dedicated his time to his foundation, focused on encouraging better governance in Africa. This year's annual Ibrahim...
Some people are waiting the lady, they just introduce Mo Ibrahim because he can't interview him. He said for promote better governance in Africa. For promote better governance in Africa. Because, look, some people, it's the root. This now one pan the roots them of Salon, and if not the major of Salon or Africa, the problem. If not the major. If not the major. You see the quantity, the roots there will be the scatter. And lots of roots there. But guess what? These are the one of the biggest roots of the country. Better governance. What can they tell you that they talk there? I don't tell you everything with this guy they talk. When I go back to me audios them years and years, if you know they did. This is a billionaire. Some people wanna listen.
Governance Weekend brought together heads of state and business leaders to explore carving a more self-reliant way ahead for the continent. I sat down with Mo in a wide-ranging discussion to understand his thoughts on how to help finance a more sustainable path to growth.
We are in a tight corner in Africa, and I think the top priority in my mind, really, to sort this mess out is peace and security.
Some people, this na billionaire, Mo Ibrahim, Sudanese, kind of like British person, Sudanese born, but like he's a British citizen. Una hear what he say? Peace and security. Una remember one thing we tell una SLY, the SLY acronym. This nothing what I don't tell una 5-6 years ago. The SLY acronym. The very first time where I begin to do audio. Now I tell una about SLY, security, liquidity, and yield. What I tell una waiting investors, then they look at where the one can invest. And the day by that, I pecking order. The top one na security. This na billionaire now in the talk show. Una listen, Salon people.
If you look around you, you'll see that we now have more conflicts than any time in our history. Everywhere, we have so many conflicts. We are destroying the little we have. We're producing more refugees, more displaced people. And what development we are talking about, first, let's have peace.
Thank you.
That is a prerequisite for any development or any movement forward.
Yes.
That's a big problem.
And remember, there would be no peace without justice. No peace without justice. But anyway, let me crack on.
Of course, we have the debt crisis. People borrowed too much money, and the interest rates in Africa is very high. And we find now that a lot of African countries is spending on.
Some people, for me, deal with this side proper one where they talk about, we are borrowing too much money, and I don't do audio about this. How can you tell me, say, Salon de like on debt distress? In other words, we get more debt past waiting, like it is painful now for pay with debts then. How can you tell me we're Salon in debt now about $3 billion, $4 billion? But yet still, they say with water alone, we can make $5 billion every year. They say in Tonkolili, we can make 27 billion every year. Is it not because of like stupidity and recklessness? Just those two things, iron ore in Tonkolili alone, and we water, don't already give it 32 billion. 32 billion. But the debt we get right now is about 3 billion, which is not even 10% of what we can able to produce. And this debt don't go over 20 years with a grumble about this debt, about this debt, about this debt. To some extent, I remember what I tell you one day, where people can they boast, say, oh, Bakaba, well, unless no meets no debt, Bakaba clear the right of all with debt. Do you guys understand that with the right of you debt, now bad thing? Una understand that? If me, well, me then tell me now, Pekin, like, cannot be no waiting and no now. If me, let me say that these days, and for me tell Pakaba, say, no accept that. Don't. I bet you see why they talk that to me. Hey, there is some man will begin to say, I want to stupid talking they talk. It's not stupid. This is the real world economics where they tell you now. If not for don't take, I go say no, ma pay am. Say we get waiting it take. We get the diamonds them. No, una just give we debt holiday. Una give we break. Interest rate break. Refinance you debt. Renegotiate you debt. But not allow them for me to write them off. Okay, let me say don't be now. Some people, this This is real stuff I'm telling you guys now. To some extent, we get former finance minister there. We don't tell we say, then they try to convert we loan to debt. And we not see and say it is detrimental, very destructive. Some people, una listen.
Rest payments, more.
The writing isn't on the wall anymore.
Gosh,
It's everywhere.
Let me see.
So Barclays investment
sorry,
provides
ignore me. This is just advert. I will kind of like, let me just get rid of it. And this my laptop, like, cannot log into my account. Sorry. Like, yeah.
Is that a recipe for development?
What do you want to see from the governments here on the continent to
Well, now
address
listen.
some of these threats?
Yeah.
Good governance is a starting point.
Okay, hold on.
Until we have good governance.
Salon people, Mari Vassam.
Good governance is a starting point.
Mari Vassam.
Good governance is a starting
Mari
point.
Vassam. Who's the lady?
From the governments here on the continent to address some of these threats?
Recipe
Mari
for
Vassam.
development?
Yes.
What do you want to see from the governments here on the continent to address some of these?
What do you want to see for address some of the issues they are we usually talk about? Mari Vassam, little bit. Okay.
What do you want to see from the governments here on the continent to
What
address?
do you want to see from the government to address some of these issues? Oh, some people, una listen good. And all the things they want to tell una so. When this man they talk so billionaire, this interview, I think about a month ago, I think. A month ago, now they get this interview with him. All this way they explain so. I don't tell una 6 years ago, 7 years ago. These are things them where I don't tell una. But until they were content, until I Congo markets are come out, until me mama be the sell cold water. Because people oh God. Some people, una listen.
Some of these threats?
Good governance is a starting point. Until we have
Una yegi? Good governance is a starting point. Una yegi? Una yegi? No, seriously, una yegi? Now this Lima man can say detail. I talk about Lima man. So by the way, Biriwa, you know, Biriwa, because they get a Limba dance, Biriwa like now, you know, like part of like, you know, like a different kind of Limba. They get show on Saturday as well, even though it clash with. So like Saturday I get for Tombra Spider because Biriwa, now they mama come out anyway. And you know, sometimes I can always like for, you know, just for the memory of her, try for participating in those things. So like they get show like on Saturday. So I get for Tombra Spider and then Edwards get business on Saturday. So it's gonna be like a very scattered day. But yeah, they get show on the 11th, and of course Edwards get. But some people like man, just go back to my message, man will be distracted now. Some people wanna listen. Mari Vassam back little bit more.
These threats.
good governance is a starting point.
Thank you.
Until we have good governance and decent leadership,
Thank you.
then we're gonna always have problems.
Una yegi? Good governance and decent leadership. Look, Salon people. Why una expect for make Mada be your rogue election and una say we move on to 2028? Una don't do them thing they are years and years, but Salon still they fail. Salon is still a failed state. Why can't we try for do something new and good and right? Why? Man, say good. Because, you know, Hotmail teach me something where he say there is difference between waiting good and waiting right. Why? Some people like, you know, I want for me, oh God, I really want to play this.
And you look at the top 5 or 10 countries in the index,
and
you see some governments are really doing well. You see Botswana is doing well. You see Mauritius is doing well. You see Namibia. In the rest of countries, we really are doing well. We are not doing well, frankly. And we need to be honest about this.
Okay.
And any improvement in Africa has to come from within Africa. So
Yes.
we are not overpopulated at all.
No.
We have a lot of resources.
Thank you.
Land
Una hear what he say? We are not overpopulated at all. We get lots of resources. The problem we get is the idea. How many times I don't tell Una say with all the riches that where Africa get, where Salon get, we still they suffer. We are not overpopulated. We are not. Una hear what he said? We have lots of resources. Una hear? We are not overpopulated, but yet still every day now we in the grave now then country the now America. Yeah, like amongst the immigrants they were in the grave, like now we in the grave all side now we in the grave. All day we like we name. All day they all up are we. We don't go to Shalat. You know Shalat. We not Shalat. And we need to shame yourself when they molest you. Before that, when the tower back say, where's you don't care so? But when I go look, we bad no more. We don't turn tower to. We the tower and we miss you. We even when they molest we the tower back. God.
Which is blue economy, they have all these waters around us.
Thank
with
you.
All the richness.
Thank you.
So
when I hear what he say, all these waters around us. Almost I don't tell you about that. Say Salon, we get 7 major rivers. Fresh water. Almost I don't tell you this. Me not to billionaire. Me na Congo market boko. Who be sell cold water? Who buy cold water and then minister the house. Ice block and then minister the house. Congo market boko. This is not billionaire they talk so. This is not 1 month ago. This interview. I've been telling you guys about these things for years.
Also a good percentage of young people, which is important for any developing economy.
A good percentage of young people, which is important for any economy. Good percentage of young people. We got the youngest population of the world. But oh yeah, let's see what they do with that. Some people on the God, like time.
I would also say, Mo, that the erosion of aid could potentially be a wake-up call.
Absolutely.
This could also dent governments' budgets by the hundreds of millions. It could set back progress. Why are you convinced that this won't set back any sort of progress?
This sudden action is painful, but let's look at numbers.
Yes.
All the US aid to Africa is less than 1%.
Yes.
Of the income of just 42 countries, not in 54 countries. Less than 1%.
1%. The aid. US aid.
It's not a cliff edge.
No.
It's
not the end of the road. It's not a cliff edge. Basically, like not to say like the car on dog now with the car lucky.
It doesn't matter. What we need to look at our own resources and deploy it.
Thank you.
We have
and deploy it.
About $350 billion in sovereign funds and pension funds in Africa.
Yeah.
Which is mostly invested overseas.
Can you imagine?
Why don't we invest it in Africa?
Thank you. These are the issues where they talk about. This is the reason why I can tell people, they say, hey, me, you need to work and then look for work in the government. And they go work in the private sector. Now, the one in the government, and they could run after me for advice them. I go an example to Jamie Diamond. I'm not looking for government work. Make Africa get the... Hey, Salon people, wanna listen.
And if we don't invest our money in Africa...
Yes.
Do you expect foreigners to come and spend their money in Africa?
Ask them, Ba.
How does the Dell AI factory with NVIDIA help cities and towns?
Oh, this advert, man. I need subscription on my phone a day. Oh, this advert's killing me. Go away.
Mo, as somebody who made your billions working on the continent in many ways, you are a private businessman. What is the role of the private sector in helping the continent achieve some of these goals that you're mentioning?
You cannot invest in a country where the rule of law is not good enough. We need to create.
That you're mentioning.
You cannot invest in a country where the rule of law is not good enough. We need to create which attracts investment.
Goals that you're mentioning.
You cannot invest in a country where the rule of law is not good enough. We need to create the environment which attracts investment. That's a bonus.
Some people in time don't beat me. This now 1 month ago, a billionaire. In fact, I'm going to make more self say something on the YouTube or me information because me not to I don't follow people them. Now people and they for listen to me. African leaders, they for listen to me. I'm not bragging. Now they for listen. Like it's just like one day we were telling about this woman, Arikana Chiombowe. We talk say, oh, Africa they pay 10%, 20%. The West they pay this, that. I make it clear to her. I make a clear to her. What tell her say? Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. The only thing, this whole Pan-Africanism thing where we want focus on. This is the problem because we need to understand the real issue. Say, oh, do you understand why? The issue there where more Abraham they talk about so now the reason why we pay 10%, 20%. It is the reason. Let's fix them. The day where African leaders then they begin listening to me. If Africa not change, una beat Candares na me back. Me, I talk about making so. Because I know. It's just like one day while listening this guy with the head ADB. These are the people, like I get for play that with you, do video about some people I know say when I talk to Africans, and they put it on YouTube, when they listen to them. When they talk, say they don't want African people there for they use their asset for go take loan. It's not a problem. That is not an issue. Who say if I go take the loan in good faith? We not get problem with that. It don't even big problem because they even reduce your interest rate. Nothing no wrong with that. It's how you manage it. It's how you now because una the fixing and they take the money, then they invest in the money. That's the reason why una worry. Some people in the day where African leaders them. It's just like one day while listening to that the same Ruto. Like they talk back one day, but Africa debt, oh, Africa not supposed to go take debt. All that way, all these are reckless statements. Africa need a better without debt. And they tell you this. Africa will go ever better without debt. If not lie, I go don't die. The great grandpicking is still when I go to remember this where they tell you now.